So today we're going to be looking at Gravenberch, the 95 CDM slash centre mid that has every game you possibly want. He is a 4-star, 5-star coming in at a whopping 655 and obviously has got some very nice playstyle pluses amongst the Intercept, the Long Ball Pass and the Bruiser Plus. At 6'3", he's going to do himself a massive service here. Stats wise looking incredible. We've got the pace, we've got some shooting, passing wise is pretty decent across the board. Dribbling is fantastic as well. And then the defensive physical aspect is beautiful. The only thing he's missing now is going to be a quadruple playstyle plus, which would top this card off massively. We have got the roles in the deep line playmaker, the holding plus on both CDM and centre mid, and also having the centre half winger, box to box, and playmaker on the pluses as well. This is a card that is well worth having a look at. Hopefully you have managed to get somebody on this sort of level. So let's jump into him and see, is he worth just over 500,000 coins? Now in terms of the centre mid role, I think Gravenberch really just comes in at a very good time. Obviously there is a solid amount of Premier League team of the seasons in the midfield. You've got obviously Declan Rice as kind of your DM centre mid. You've got Bruno Fernandes as a beautifully cheap cam. But then you've also got yourselves the very nice and very cheap, again, McAllister, who's most definitely going to put in a little bit of a shift. Looking for the fake on the inside, and there's the Travella, beautiful assist. So there is a solid amount of options. I just think in terms of price, in terms of ability, he comes in with a solid amount of everything. He's got everything you need in terms of ability on the ball, off the ball, the stats that he's got that he will possess naturally as he does try and get forward, and also defensively. He's that centre mid that everybody will absolutely love, especially when he does eventually or inevitably come in at such a cheap price when we see him at 100, 200k, and then when we do get evolutions of an extra playstyle plus like we've seen with the Tiki Taka. I don't know what I would actually like as the quadruple playstyle plus for him, but naturally it will be a beautiful day for that card as well. Seeing him on the run up here. Obviously the incisive might not be a bad shout as well. If you go in more on the passing game for him, it could be an option that you could see, just to kind of give him that option, just to kind of smash it through. Give that option on the almost... It's kind of like a very cam option card, but with incredible attacking and defensive options. Lovely. Does enough to kind of put him away. Doesn't make the final challenge, but oh, and again, to be honest, he gets the intercept, which is fantastic, but it kind of pushes it into Janola's way a little bit. Good. He's just got a bit of everything, like even the not necessarily blistering pace by any stretch, but enough to kind of get him by. Can we get the header? Can we go in overhead then? Oh, going for the spin bicey. I did want to go for the header if I could. There it is. Little one into Mbappe as well. He's going to find himself through, and it's a goal for Gravenberch. Honestly, he is one of the better ones I've seen so far. Good interception again. Oh, lovely bit of play. Find him here. Go on. If it... Maybe a shooting play style plus might not go amiss, to be honest. Gravenberch in the middle. Oh, skips past him nicely. Holding him here. Little roulette finds him on his right. It's a bit too heavy. Like I say, looking for some sort of shooting aspect as defensively has been absolutely sound, as you'd kind of imagine from a heavy CDM sort of character as well. Ooh, that's a bit nasty from R9. We don't like that in this game. Ooh, plays a good ball in, but it's not going to reach his destined target. We're going to find it back again. Mbappe. Can he go through? Can he go for the hit? It's a great save from Garcia. Good interception. Plays in a bit of Mbappe himself. He's going to go with a little flex. Oh, no. Oh, I wanted the pass. I had it down. Oh, what a finish. El Warren making it 5-4. That's outrageous. Good interception. He's going to see the time down here. Get him on the little run. There he is. Oh, that's not where I wanted it. Just to his feet would have been nice. Oh, no. He's going to drive himself forward a little bit, which is... and then he's just going to get the striker poached straight off him. He's got a nice driving factor as well. I would kind of say, or at least I'd suggest more of a centre mid vibe than I would necessarily this CDM, and I've just given him. That is outrageous. I've had 3 attempts to get rid of that ball, but I would say more of a CDM centre, kind of more centre mid vibe, just purely on that driving factor of him. When we've seen CDMs before, they take a little bit to get into their stride. They don't necessarily go with much conviction, whereas I'm seeing a lot more from him, which is exactly what you want from the card in himself. Oh, but we bring him back. This game is end-to-end 6-6 in the 98th. Who's going to be victorious? I don't particularly want to go down to penalties. It doesn't necessarily go my way most of the time. But we'll still keep going. Gravenberch finding himself through if we can. Nedved. Can we find a little pass? I mean, that's not the greatest of pass for me, but we still make it move. Over the top. Can we get the touch? No. Isaac? No. Going to get the intercept. Lovely from Gravenberch. Wins the foul. Get the lovely advantage. Little spin. Pele. Pele. Pele! Beautiful. 7-6. Let's go. Ooh, we shall take the free kick. Gravenberch, 96, 85, 95. I mean, could we? Could you go? A little bit. I mean, it's going to be very, very tight. What are we looking at? Going for the straight shot if we can. I mean, that probably looked so much weaker than what it did there. Great interception. Finds Isaac. Looks for the finesse. It's game, match, done. Good interception when I weren't even looking. He's just a beautiful person. That is a terrible ball, Pele. Beautiful interception. Even after the 105th, we are still rocking interceptions like it's none other. It's beautiful from him. It's exactly what you want to see from your centre mid CDM, and I think you'd be absolutely lucky to have him in the team. We can see him rocking forward a little bit. It's lovely footwork, looking for the right. I mean, it's fumbled by the keeper. I am surprised. Good interception again every single time. It's exactly what you want from him every day of the week. So going into the overall for him then, honestly, fantastic. 650 would be well spent on the card. When you look at the team of the seasons we've had some very good ones. I'm not saying that there's been any bad ones as such. Obviously, we look at the likes of Taylor, I think, as a very cheap option. I love him. Very, very nice card. But when we think of kind of like your major leagues, you think your Liga, we obviously have got the João Neves, who has gone up massive in price. Like, he was 1.6, I'm pretty sure, for a long time. Now he's coming in at 2.1. Barcola's obviously gone up. Dembele's gone up. So you kind of look at them and think, okay, well, João Neves, quadruple playstyle plus, I could kind of understand a little bit. But this card with just a triple coming in with what he's got is sensational. Obviously, you've got your Rice with the dead ball that's kind of like one of them. It's an extra playstyle plus, but does it really count? I don't think so. Gravenberch comes in with practical playstyle pluses and owns it. Long ball may not be my absolute maximum that I want, but I could still make it work. The intercept is fantastic as always, and also then the bruiser I'll absolutely take. I'm never going to turn down a lovely bruiser plus. It's just great strength volume for him. Then obviously you throw in the stats. I mean, there's what else could you love from this card? He is fantastic in every area. You go into the controlled lengthy, you give him 95 pace, 97 defending, and also 95 physical. It's a fantastically statted card. Obviously, the shooting is dropped down even more. The fact that 70 penalties and 82 on the volleys, I'm more than happy for that to be lower. Obviously, the passing's absolutely outstanding. We have the dribbling, absolutely outstanding. And then even the defending physical is absolutely there. 6'3", you love to see it. He is just a well-rounded, lovely kind of linked player as well, because obviously the Divisi throwing itself in a lot of nice players. There's so much quality in this card personally, so I'm giving him all of the praises. Fantastic card. Let me know if you've got him. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all for the next one.